Boy, I sure am glad that I don't have a small wiener. And I'm also really glad that I'm not saying any of this out loud. I'm just thinking to myself quietly.
Oh, hello brothers and sisters, I am Gulagala and welcome back to another oh shit! Whoa, did you It's another 20-minute adventure. Ah, heck! As I was saying before being so rudely interrupted, today we'll be checking out Five Nights at Junior's, or just Junior's, a Fnaf fan game, one that is currently being remade apparently in Unreal Engine 5, but also, on top of that, a very scary one. I don't know if I'll be able to record this entire video in one sitting because I do have work in like 4 hours, but we'll see. So apparently this is a very scary FNAF fan game. I've seen the designs. It's very creepy. I first saw them on Instagram a couple of years ago. If you haven't seen them, then oh my god, are you in for a goddamn nightmare. They are so creepy. I have no idea what this game is about. I know that it's Click Team Studios. I assume it's kind of just like a remake of the first one, and I'm really scared to press new game, which is why I'm stalling, but I mean at some point I'm gonna have to do that. So all right, so let's just start. New game. New game. I said new game. Oh man. Oh no, that's terror creeping in. Holy crap. That's terror surrounding my heart. That's despair. Yep. No, I'm gonna do it. No, don't check your Discord first. Actually, I do have another thing to announce before I start this. If you are an avid watcher of this channel, then you might know that I am a sucker for Faxekundi, which is a Danish soda company who make awesome sodas using grape sugar. And they released a new flavor, albeit 0 calories, 0 sugar. I am usually a bigger fan of the sugar ones because it has grape sugar in it, but their 0 sugar, 0 calorie, whatever, are pretty good usually. But they just released a new flavor called Faxekundi Exotic. So I'm gonna try that on camera for the first time. That smells like Fanta Exotic. All right, new game. Clicked it. I clicked new game. Clicked it. Okay. Also, check out my duck friend. I have a duck friend. This is Howdy. Howdy. Before we begin, jump straight into it. Go over the basics. Go over the basics. Basics. Finding who's possessed. Check the security cameras. Look for flickering lights or handprints on camera lens. Mark the possessed character on the laptop. Let's try it. Every time you correctly guess the haunted animatronic via the laptop, the ghost will once again take over an animatronic suit. Watch closely for clues like flickering lights, camera outages, handprints upon leaving, and more to track down the haunted animatronic. Dude, I actually don't think I can do this. Oh. One last thing. Keeping the robots safe. Check the animatronic stability from time to time. Call the animatronics to the conveyor belt for repairs, but make sure they're not haunted. I am horrible at checking stuff. I notice very little. So this was recommended to me by Bombkid in my Discord. Bombkid just firing from the hip, literally recommending anything he comes across, which is exactly what the game suggestions tab is for. And if you would also like to suggest something I should play, then join my Discord and suggest literally anything. I'm actually... Whoa. Dude, this art style looks crazy. Yo, look at the brush marks on this. You can see the artistry. That's so cool. Whoa. Where am I? Am I dead? My body. This place, it feels so weird. I seem to be fine, but I feel empty. Great hands, by the way. Great perspective on the hands. That looks awesome. I feel as if I'm being stalked. But this feeling is new to me. Can anyone hear me? ... Crunch, crunch. Who's out there? I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to get out of here. Please. Whoa. I've never seen anything like you before.
Well, hello there. I'm Freddy Fazbear.
Monday night, meeting a new friend? For a friend? Maybe?
Maybe you'll think of me, wishing that I were near.
Whoa. Whoa, I'm fast. Holy crap, all right. So this is Monday night. Do you? Okay, no, you don't. Okay, I was so ready for him to just look around 360, you know?
Golly, wasn't expecting you to show up. I'm paulbear.
Where the hell am I? Who are you?
Oh, you're in the barrens, a limbo between life and death.
I'm dead? How's that even possible? What happened to me?
Slow down there, little buddy. I said limbo between life and death. You aren't dead at all.
What does that even mean?
It means you can go back to the real world whenever you want.
Okay, great. Send me back now. I don't belong here.
Yeah, not so fast. I brought you here to help me with some unfinished business I have in the real world.
Why can't you just do it yourself?
Unfortunately, I'm not alive like you. I've been trapped in here for as long as I can remember. I've been waiting to cross paths with someone like you, someone that could help me move on into the afterlife. I'll make you an offer. You help me my unfinished business, and I'll lend a helping hand with your investigation. I know Junior's like the back of my hand. Go over to the bed, I'll transport you back to the real world. Meet back here tomorrow night.
Cool. I don't want to go out there. It's freaking me out. This place is freaking me out. Let me look around a little more though. Okay, so that's the marionette, not the Muppet, as I called it when I played Fnaf 2. All right, come on. Freaky. Oh, crap. Use the cameras to search for haunted animatronics. If you see anomalies such as flickering lights, handprints appearing when the character disappears, more, you'll have to report them. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, no. Okay, it's this kind of. How do I move? Oh, like this. Cool. It's you guys. The ghost has entered an animatronic. Any animatronic? Is that flickering lights? I think that's who is that? Is that Freddy? I think that's Freddy. Animatronic stability. I think. Figure it out. Oh, use it down something wisely. Cool, I got it already. Sick. Well, none of them really need help right now. Whoops. Okay, so escape exits the game. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. All right, cool. And jump cut. Sorry for the weird cut there. I had to eat dinner, but now I'm back and I will definitely continue recording tomorrow because I'm not going to get done today because I have to go to work in 2 hours. So, all right, so last time Freddy was the possessed one. He was the only one that I got. So, but now I know what to do. God, that is so creepy. That is so creepy. Let's see here. That is a creepy doll too. Up there, right on the screen right there. Oh, God. Nasty. That's nasty stuff. Got ATMs and a pizzeria, dog? The ghost has entered an animatronic. Well, where are you?
Where are you, animatronic?
Is that Chica? Yeah, that's definitely Chica. All right, yeah. Chica's definitely it. Chica is definitely it. Animatronic maintenance. And space. Whoa, Chica's also run down a lot. Hello? Oh my God, dude. What? The marionette was haunted. I didn't even see the marionette. Listen for the puppet's lullaby to know where she is. Oh, I see. Cool. Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right. Gotta listen for the music. I swear to God, that was Chica that got me there, wasn't it? Ghost has entered an animatronic. The ghost. There's one ghost. Oh man, I was so ready for something to be there. Okay, I'm gonna take a chance here and say marionette. On this panel, make sure. Yeah. What? Oh, the marionette was at 6. Freddy was haunted. I couldn't even see Freddy. Oh my God! Wait, what? A clue that can appear when a haunted animatronic leaves a room. Okay, so the marionette can be haunted, but you can't see her. You're gonna have to listen for her music. God, this is gonna be tricky. Okay. Oh, hey, Foxy and Chica. Oh, and Foxy's gone. That's Freddy. That is Freddy. And Bonnie, I assume. Marionette is in this room. Ghost has entered an animatronic. I need to look for smudges on the camera. Problem is, my monitor is already smudgy. So it's like, oh wait. Is that something? I don't know if it was. I don't know what I'm looking for here. I don't know what counts as flickering lights either. Oh, could be Freddy. I think it's Freddy. I think it's Freddy, dude. Great work. Use the downtime wisely. Got Freddy. So that's what flickering lights look like. Let's see here. Animatronics. Anyone here particularly down? No, but it seems like if you call the wrong one, their durability goes down. Oh my God. Jesus. Okay, I'm just gonna... I need to remember not to press escape. I just got Freddy too. Come on, man. Show stage. So that's Freddy, and that's Bonnie. That's Chica. Ugly feet, Chica. Good lord. So all the animatronics move around. It's just one of them is haunted. I wonder if they go towards me. Like if I take too long. The ghost is nowhere yet. Now the ghost is somewhere. Okay, all the animatronics are still good. I was about to press escape as now too. That's Bonnie. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Yep, it's Bonnie. It's definitely Bonnie. Absolutely. Got it. It's not Bonnie. Bonnie probably ran out of power, which is why he killed me. But okay, so Foxy was haunted. Let's try this again. Cool. Okay, the jump scares don't get me as much now. I do love the art though. The art is awesome. Light flickering could be caused by faulty wiring though. Look closely for sudden movements, weird movements. Leaving this here for the next investigator or whatever. Okay. Pirates Cove. Is Foxy here? Or did he leave? He already left. Ghost has entered an animatronic. Foxy made this very jittery. I don't like the creaking. I don't know if I should take a chance on Foxy. Whoa. Oh, wait. It might be the marionette. Great work. I got it. I wonder if this then gets rid of that. Or whatever. Like, does that get rid of the ghost? That doesn't really make much sense to me, you know? The marionette, Foxy, Bonnie, and Chica are in this room. No flickering lights. Ghost has now entered an animatronic. Okay, it's definitely Bonnie. It's definitely Bonnie. I truly believe in my heart of hearts that it's Bonnie. I got it. Investigation complete. Let's go. First night complete. Awesome. Without pressing escape. Results. Total time 2 minutes and 4 seconds. 59. 2 minutes, 4 seconds, 59 milliseconds. Paulbear is waiting for you. Paulbear. What time is it? Oh, fucking, I can do some more. Okay, I can record a little bit more. Tuesday night. Who is Paulbear? And why isn't he just called Fredbear? Is it that detached from the original story? I love the designs and the artwork, I will say. Everything looks very cool, and honestly, I would want like an art book of those like those like death screens, because the individual paints of the animatronics, the lighting, and the composition looks very cool, as well as the art style and the designs, obviously.
You came back. So how'd your first night go?
It was unlike anything I'd ever seen. The paranormal activity was off the charts.
As I suspected, the same ghost has been haunting juniors for years, playing the same old tricks.
Wait, if there's a ghost in the real world, then why can't you do this yourself? You made that whole thing up last night.
Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. 18 dots. Alright, fine. You caught me, I lied. Any ghost can go back to the real world, but I'm such a nervous wreck. I can't go back. I've been hiding in this costume for so long.
A ghost afraid of a ghost?
A little bit, yes. That's kind of why I need you. I'm tired. I'm tired of being afraid of her. She won't let me leave with my soul intact. She'd rip me to itty bitty pieces if she knew I was hiding out in here with you. But now that you're here, you can help me by getting rid of the ghost once and for all.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Yeah, I feel like a fish on a hook.
No, you're right. Let's talk more tomorrow night.
Right.
No, I'm sorry. No more lies. Just do one more night and we can discuss this further tomorrow.
This guy's tricking me. And honestly, I'm pretty damn stupid. Can I leave? Is there anything else in here I can see? Rules. No run, X poop. Okay, these are the guys without their faces. All right, on to night 2. Wait, what is this? Oh, never mind. So I had messages here? I do not have any messages. Oh, what? Animatronic stability looking good. Cool. Let's see here. Animatronic hasn't entered anyone yet, right? Shouldn't have. Now it has. Cool. Oh, what the fuck is that? Why would anyone want to buy that? Is that a prize? God, how clear are the handprints? I would love to know that. Like, how hard do I have to look? Hey. I'm so ready for something to be there, dude. Holy crap. No hand smudges so far.
Really?
It's Chica. All right, cool. Hand smudges, pretty easy to spot. Great work. 1 out of 3 this time. Okay. Cool. I have to do this before they run out, because then I'm gonna die, right? Before they all run out. Cool. The ghost has entered an animatronic. Another one. Is that one? Could very well be that one. The marionette is in here. Yep, it's the marionette. Cool. Coolio. Great. Awesome. It was the marionette. Handprint is very obvious. I'm glad that that's obvious, but later on, probably going to be more stuff, right? Okay, so this is downtime. A little bit downtime. Marionette and Bonnie are in here. Marionette just moved on. Very little downtime, but enough. The ghost has now entered another animatronic to get eyes on. No one on show stage. Hello? Okay, so I think it's the marionette now. I think. Whoa. Come on, Chica. Could it be the marionette again? I feel like they wouldn't do that. Wouldn't be the same one twice, right? That'd be weird. Let me see how the animatronics are doing. Oh, could be Balloon Boy then. Oh, it was Balloon Boy. Okay, so that's how you check Balloon Boy. If his thing messes up. If you can't see how much durability he has, I guess. Cool. Results. Total time, 6 minutes, 10 seconds, and 67 milliseconds. God, English. Paul Bear is waiting for you. Cool. Whoa. After finishing your shift, you stumble across an old VHS tape. Episode 1. The curiosity is eating at you, but you don't know if you should watch it or not. Watch it. I want to watch it, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, you hear my parents in the back. Whoops. Oh, it's like a claymation animation. I like that style. Creepy that his eyes are like that, but cool. I like how they get the finger smudges as well. I don't know why he's still changing though. What does that say? Beware the mangle. Well, as interesting as that was, I'm gonna have to end it here. So tomorrow meet, take it away. We're back. It is now the next day. I have even less time than I did yesterday because I woke up late. That's night shifts for you. We're just gonna continue where we left off, and we left off at Mangle. Turns out Mangle is in this game. Let's get into night 3. Wednesday night. The Mangle? Question mark. Oh. Love a good question mark. The game is unsure if Mangle is in the game. Oh, right, we're back here. Paul Bear.
Hey, buddy, how'd it go?
It went well. I found something that you might want to know about.
Oh, what's on your mind?
I think the ghost left us a message in the form of an old school VHS tape.
A VHS tape? Well, I haven't seen one of those in decades.
Yeah, I stumbled across it after my shift. I think it was trying to give us a message.
A message about what?
I'm not too sure. It was just an old school cartoon episode, but something about it was very off.
Well, how'd the tape end?
With Freddy carrying a piece of an animatronic to a door that said, The Mangle.
A mangle of parts?
Why would the ghost need animatronic parts?
Maybe the ghost is building a new body. She's building the mangle.
That's interesting. Like the ghost is making a custom body for themselves. But then again, why not just like why stay? I feel like it would have been done way earlier because the ghost has been there for decades, right? The Mangle, huh? I don't like the sound of that. Let's see if that next tape will help us. I'll talk to you after.
Good luck, buddy.
Okay, so now our character is fully bought in. Yesterday night, he was just like, man, I don't trust this. And Paul Bear was like,
Let's just talk the next day and we'll see how you feel then.
and now it's the next night and he's over here and he's like, I found something interesting, man. Biting on that hook, you know what I mean? Our character is stupid. All right, let's get this. Oh, okay. Cameras, electronics, you know, yeah. Is there anything different? So the marionette is there now. Fox is gone. Ghost has entered an animatronic. So is Mangle here now? I don't know. Oh God. That's Chica. Man, nighttime Chica is way scarier for some reason. Dude, I've got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a bad time. Alright, let's go. Whoa, what the? My camera just kept turning there. Why does my camera keep turning? Hello? I don't know. I think it might be Bonnie. I think it might be Bonnie. I think Bonnie's turning the camera. Got it. Yep. We need 5? We need 5 ghosts now? Oh, crap. All right, so that's another anomaly. They can turn the camera for you. Gotcha. Handprints, flickering on the cameras, and they turn the camera for you. Ghost has now entered an animatronic. No, it'd be Bonnie again, right? I think it's Foxy. Yeah, okay. Cool. 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 done. So turning the camera is like the main thing tonight. Is that it? Like that's the main one. And then later nights, like on the last night, we have to look out for all. That's a fun way of doing it, I guess. The ghost has now entered an animatronic. Dude, I'm so scared every time I turn around. They're 35, 34? Dude, the marionette's here. Where are the other ones? That's Foxy. Foxy's still there. That's Freddy. Right? Please give me a sign. I don't think it's any of these guys. I haven't seen Chica or Bonnie in a while. I don't like that. I haven't. That freaks me out right and proper. But there was some light flickering there. I think it might be Bonnie. I'm gonna test that out. Let's go. 3 out of 5, dude. 3 out of 5. All right, dude, I gotta hurry up. Otherwise, I am dead either way. Okay, so there are multiple anomalies that can happen. I just so happen to have camera moving. Okay, now the ghost has entered an animatronic. That's Freddy. Freddy's gone now. No handprint. Bonnie. Oh, yeah, it's Freddy. It's definitely Freddy. Got it. Bam. One more. 7? Dude, I gotta hurry up. Dude. Oh, we might be screwed here, dude. We might be screwed. Oh, nah. Come on, enter an animatronic. Come on. The ghost has now entered an Yeah, no. No, I was screwed there. I was screwed from the beginning. The camera's just about closed. Yeah, okay. I feel like the tips should specify a little bit more what got you killed and how you can fix it. Like in this case, I just had to hurry up. But I mean, I couldn't really see what was going on. I guess I was looking for the wrong thing because I assumed it would only be one thing. I will say, I do like how so far the game kind of introduces each thing to you slowly. So like, in the first night, you kind of get an idea of, okay, camera flickering, then it's handprints. Then I just organically learned that if Balloon Boy is haunted, then his durability will just flicker all over the place. Kind of just learned that organically. The game didn't tell me necessarily, and I do like that. Unless you die, of course, then it should tell you. But I do like that just organically in gameplay, it doesn't necessarily tell you that that will be a thing. It's just something you learn organically, either through dying or just observing it in the game. At least it should tell you what you die to and how you can improve when you die, instead of just giving you general, like, oh, this is how you spot a haunted animatronics. Like, how do I prevent a non-haunted animatronic from killing me? You know, because they can also do that, apparently. Like if they run out of durability, I wonder what the cause of that is from a technical standpoint in universe. Like, why do they kill you if they run out of that? Is it like a mental flick that you watch out for? Is that what you fix? I don't know. All right, let's try. Mangle isn't here. I noticed that. But I just gotta guess correctly, and then I don't have to fix any of them. So Freddy, Chica, it is not in an animatronic yet. Now it is. Cool. Chica, Freddy, oh geez, I wonder who it is. I think it's Bonbon. I think it might be Bonnie. No, it's the marionette. It's the marionette. Cool. Get the hell out of here, dude. They are dropping at an alarming rate. The ghost has now entered an animatronic. Thank God. Some big gears on you, Freddy. Oh, damn. Oh, they just switched places. Well, hello there, Sleepy Chica. Sleepy Chica. Sleepy. Dude, Trump jokes aren't even funny anymore. Where are you, you sick, vindictive bastard? Where are you? Chica. Bonnie. It's not. Oh my god. What's up, dude? Who is it? Hello? Hello? Dude, night 3 alone is hard as hell. It's already been way too long. I don't know where the ghost is. I don't see anything from Chica, nothing from Freddy. The marionette doesn't really do anything weird. I don't know, man. Let's do it. Oh, dude, we are so cooked. We're only on 2 out of 5, dude. I don't know, bro. I don't know who it is. Wait. No. The Balloon Boy is also fine. Balloon Boy seems to be fine. I don't know. I cannot see it. Wait, who left? No. Who left? Chica. I'm gonna guess Chica. I'm gonna guess Chica. Guess. It was. Wait, but you were in the same room that the handprint was. I'm so confused. But the handprint was there while he was in the room. Isn't it only when they leave the room? Or is it also when they enter? That confuses the heck out of me. The heck out of me. That confuses the heck out of me. All right, let's get a layout. Foxy. Chica. Bonnie. Freddy. Oh my god, the whole crew's here. And now the marionette is here as well. They're all in one room. Cool. I'm trying. And now they're all gone.
Could it be you, Chica?
Weird movements also count as one. Like a phone? Whoa. Yeah, it's Freddy. Got it. Bam. Boom jams. Boom jams, that's how it's done. Boomy woomies. That's how it's done, dude. Freddy. No, that's Freddy. That's Foxy. Not Freddy. You silly bastard. You silly bitch. You stupid motherfucker. I think it might be Chica. I have an itsy bitsy little suspicion it might be Chica. Boom jams. That's how it's, dude. That's how it's done, dude. That's how it's done. They're at 70 right now, soon 60. Goes down really fast. So Ghost, hurry up, Ghost. Ghost, I require you to hurry up. Hurry up now. I would really appreciate it if you just hurried up, bro. The ghost is entering animatronic. Wonderful. Okay, so that's Freddy, right? Yeah, that was Freddy. Okay, it's Freddy already. Freddy already. I can tell you right now. Boom. How many is that? That's 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5, dude. 3 out of 5. The sound design here is really good. I am a savant at this. 58%. No problem. Fucking old hat, dude. I am a genius. I am so good at this. If I fail, cut forward to me getting jump scared. That'd be really funny. Fuck. I just killed myself. I feel like the repair thing kind of doesn't matter, because by the time that you actually get it wrong or whatever, you're already basically dead, and the conveyor belt moves so slowly that like it might as well not matter at all. You know what I mean? It's an interesting idea. Oh, this is the show stage. It's an interesting idea, but not one I feel is utilized properly, and I hope they fix it in exit the flip side. Ooh, who is it? Yeah, okay, so it's the marionette. Cool. Boom jams. Boom fucking jams, dude. Oh, those are the jams. Those are the jammies that I like. Give me them jammies.
Well, them is the jammies.
Here, that's gone. I do like some things. I do like the only way you can spot the marionette goes into an animatronic. I do like the only way you can spot the marionette is by listening to her song. That is cool. That is fun. Fun way to do it. There's no like abnormal flickering.
camera movement. Fingerprint when you leave. Fingerprint when you leave. Snot face. Fingerprint when you leave. Oh my god, dude. Oh, it's one of these. It's one of them. It's Chica. It's Chica. Oh, dude. Dude, we're only 2 out of 5 and they're on 50%. Oh, that's bad. That's not good. I'm gonna have to lock in for this. Oh, the phone is ringing. Okay, it's Freddy. Pretty sure it's Freddy. It's Balloon Boy. Pretty sure it's Balloon Boy. Okay. Which Balloon Boy can be in a place. You just can't see him, I guess. Okay, so it was Balloon Boy that was flickering the lights. The lights were flickering. So could that just be like a mistake? Let's figure it could be caused by faulty wiring though. Right, but it's like when an animatronic's in the room. That's pretty convenient for faulty wiring, don't you think? Dude, 22, dude. We're so cooked. Come on, come on, come on. Do something. Oh. Could be either one of them. Shh. Dude. Okay, so it's either Bonnie or Freddy. I'm just gonna take a guess. I'm gonna take a gander. I'm gonna guess Bonnie. Yeah. Okay. It was Freddy. God damn it, dude. I also feel like that I wish that durability would stop when I'm on downtime, because you don't get to calm down then. Okay, who's in here? Okay, must be Balloon Man. It's Balloon Man, yeah. Wow. Got him. Also, is Balloon Man... Is this No, this is a copy of Balloon Man, I guess. Alright. But besides my criticisms like that, like the RNG mechanics and stuff, or what I assume to be RNG mechanics, great game, actually. I really like it. I really do like it. Come on, the ghost sensor and animatronic. But which? That is the question. Come on. Marionette. Marionette. Boom. Boom. A 2 out of 5. And they are on 69%. Nice. Ghost sensor and animatronic. Probably not the one I'm looking at though, right? Could be Chica. Could be any one of them. I don't see any clear signs right now. Whoa, hello, buddy. Okay, so it's Chica. It's definitely Chica. No, it's Balloon Boy. Greg used downtime wisely. Cool. So his is like flickering lights. Dude, 44% and we only have 3, dog. 44%. Jesus Christ, dude. I still need to wait for the ghost to turn animatronic. 3 in here. Please. Please, one of you leave. Chica left. Nothing there. Bonnie's here too. Come on. Bonnie left. Nothing there. Is that shifting? Oh, hello, Bonnie. We moved alongside each other, didn't we? Well, I don't know. God damn it, Bobby. I'm gonna guess again. I mean, it's worth a try, right? Son of a... Oh, it was Freddy, really? Bro was standing and like the camera lightly moved. It's moving right now. Does that mean Chica's haunted? Does that mean Chica's haunted? Okay, I think it's the marionette just because she disappeared right as the animatronic got haunted. Okay, it's one of these. Cool. Son of a... Freddy?
Where did Freddy go? I need to find Freddy because I think it was Freddy. They're both here again. Which is it? Which is it? Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's Chica. And if I'm wrong, then bite me in the trunk. Got it. 1 out of 5. Already. Already it's getting super hard, dude. That is here. Just enter a animatronic, dude. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Thank you. And for a ghost, you're pretty slow. You know that? Okay, so it's Foxy. Boom jams. And that is 2 out of 5, dude. That's only 2 out of 5. Oh God, we're so dead. Okay, unless we get lucky. It's luck. Oh, then I'll disappear. That. Now the ghost has entered an animatronic. Please, Bonnie. Please let me know it's you. I think it's Chica. Okay, so again, it's either Chica or Freddy. It's Chica. Boom. 3 out of 5. It's Chica. And you can only know that if they both don't leave the room. One of them has to leave for you to find out. Come on now, game. I'm trying to beat this night. Ghost is now entering. Okay, so Marionette, Chica, or Freddy? Marionette, Chica, or Freddy? Come on. So it's either Chica or Freddy. It's Freddy. Oh my God, dude. I am goated. I need one more. They're on 40%. 39. I need one more. One more. Come on, game. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Night 3, we can do this, dude. Okay, so it's Chica, right? Yeah, it's Chica. It's definitely Chica. No, it's Balloony. It's Balloon Boy. Let's fucking hear it. Oh my God. Investigation complete. Let's go, dude. Let's go. We did it. We did it, dude. Results 4 minutes 45 seconds. Paulbear is waiting for you. And that's 4 minutes and 45 seconds of pure, unadulterated luck. Pure, pool grade carbon monoxide. After finishing your shift, you stumble across an old VHS tape. Curiosity is eating at you, but you don't know if you should watch it or not. Obviously, I'm gonna watch it. Episode 2, yeah. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah. Oh, Freddy again. Hello, Freddy. Oh, Freddy. Freddy's going insane. Freddy's going crazy. Whoa, what's happening? Oh no. Oh, it's a leg. I thought it was a fish originally. Oh no, is Freddy sacrificing Bonnie? Did Freddy sacrifice Bonnie? Dog. I think Freddy just sacrificed Bonnie to Mangle. Him going with like one body part and then Freddy looking at a picture of them being friends. Dude, Freddy sacrificed him. He's gone. He's dead. He's dead. Dude, this is genuinely such a good game. Honestly, dude. The art, the designs, the jump scares I feel like are a little meh. But like overall, this is really cool. This is a really cool game. right, let's press on. I will have to cut again, like later in the video, if I don't beat this night necessarily, to tomorrow again. So let's continue. I almost pressed new game. I almost pressed new game. That's what Paul Bear has to say. A new friend. Whoa! Oh no. A new friend? And a new friend. So Mangle is definitely... Yeah, Mangle's definitely a thing now. Paul Bear? Whoa. Whoa. Our space to continue. We're running out of time. Who's talking? I'm guessing it's my investigation ends soon.
How troubling. We need to signal the ghost in Juniors and invade the thing she's protecting the most.
The Mangle.
Exactly. By now she knows I'm with you. I'm what she wants.
So be it. She'll have to go through me first. After the next night, we will take the ghost by surprise. We'll sneak into the basement and figure it out from there.
I'm glad to have a friend like you. I don't remember the last time I had someone to talk to.
Oh, Paul Bear, you're a goddamn freak of nature. And I'm only talking to you because you forced me to.
For as long as I can remember, it has just been myself and the spirits.
That's a brain.
It's a nice change of pace, you know? To have a friend like you around.
You said it. Whatever's waiting for us in the basement, the Mangle. It's nothing we can't handle together. Great. Awesome sauce. Oh, we're just in it? Oh, no like vibration there? Cool. Okay, so now I'm guessing I need 6? Okay. Still the same amount of time? Good God. Okay. All right, dude. All right, we might be cooked. I'm gonna try once, and then I'm gonna go. The ghost is entering an animatronic. Okay. Who is it? Connection lost? What? Pirates Cove connection lost. How do I fix that? Can I fix that? Paul Bear.
Hey bud, the cameras have been disconnecting for some reason.
Help.
Let me look. I've narrowed it down to Freddy or Bonnie.
Oh. Oh my God, so he can help you. I didn't even notice that. Cool. So Freddy or Bonnie? I don't think it's Bonnie. I'm gonna guess Freddy. Okay. So he can help you like that. Cool. That's cool. I guess that's a new thing, right? I'm guessing it is. Well, that's great. Awesome. That's actually really cool. That actually gives some connection to you and Paul Bear. That actually makes him, like, worth anything. The ghost has entered an animatronic. Which... Oh, so it's Chica. Yep. I think it's Chica. Hold on. Actually, no, I can't be sure. I think it's Chica. Oh, that's a guessing game. That's genuinely a guessing game again. I'm pretty sure it's Chica. I'm gonna press Chica. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Dude, I'm so dead. Well, then it must be the marionette. What? Grab the chip from the inside of the animatronic, toss it out in the freezer. Grab a new chip from the left. Okay. Cool. Sick. Well, now Chica's up again, I guess, but that still leaves all the other ones, dude. Like, do I have time to fix all of them? One again. Sick. Oh, dude, I'm cooked. No, I don't have time to fix them all. Gotcha. Cool. Cool. Well, here's my thing. What's the point of fixing any of them if they all go down at the same rate? You know what I mean? What's the point then if they all go? Because then you just run out of time and you die anyway. You can't fix them all. You can't. So if they go down at the same rate, then what's even the point? Right? Then it's just a timer. You can buy yourself a little more time by fixing one. Like a little more time. This is now entered an animatronic. Balloon baby. Or the marionette balloon baby. It's balloon baby. Balloon baby, that's weird. Use the downtime wisely. There's no downtime to use. There's barely any downtime. What do you mean? See, dude? It's like 15 seconds. What do you mean downtime? I love the idea of it, but like, I don't know. Okay, I can only use the help once. That's cool. Bonnie's gone. I think it might be Bonnie. I guess the marionette? Great. Oh, great. 2 out of 6. Got it. 2 out of 6. And then I have to wait 15 seconds and waste durability to find another one because you got to use my downtime. But the downtime has the timer still going, and I don't have enough time to actually do anything meaningful. I'm just waiting for the next ghost to arrive, or the next haunting to arrive, I guess. Oh. Someone's moving my camera. I think it might be Balloony because it happened before. Yep, it's Balloony. Happened before Foxy got in the room. Again, what downtime? And I just have to waste durability waiting for one of them to get haunted again. Goes under an animatronic. Could be Freddy, could be the marionette. I don't know. It's the marionette. Gotcha. Dude, if I get night 4 on the first try, that'd be awesome, dog. That'd be so cool. That'd be so awesome. I probably won't, but like, one can hope. Come on, haunting. Ghost has entered none of that animatronic. Cool. I think it's Freddy. Cool. 5 out of 6. One more. We might actually do this. I just need one more. Dude. 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 Let's turn another animatronic. Come on. Come on, dude. Why don't you show your hand? It's Bonnie. I think it's Bonnie. Dude! Night 4, first fucking try! Let's fucking go, dude! Let's go! Results, paulbear's waiting for you. Dude! First try! Oh! Wait, was it first try? I don't remember. I don't actually think it was first try. It wasn't first try. I remember now. I remember now it was not first try. For some reason, it just removed all the other points. It was definitely not first try. First try! Yeah! Third tape. I know you were with him. Let's watch it. I like the combination with VHS horror. It does that really well. Oh, Chica. Cheekster. Oh, Cheekster. Oh, sleeping the day away. Sleep. Is Freddy gonna be standing there with like a... Oh, dreaming of pizza. Freddy's gonna stand there with like a pillow or something. No, Bonbon is. Is it Bonnie though? That's a tear. Ooh. Nightmare. Cheekster's having a nightmare. Oh, little friend. Are you sleepwalking with a limb? So they're all like delivering parts to it. Whoa. Whoa. So that was our first look at Mangle, the hand of Mangle. Yo, wait, hold on, go back. I feel like those drawings were not that before. And don't worry, I've noticed that the title screen has gotten redder. Don't think I haven't, because I did. All right, so we're moving on to the final night now, but I do have to go because I have work soon, so I'll see you again tomorrow. But before I go, I will say that so far, this game is really good on a lot of levels. The art direction is good. I see the gameplay loop is fun. The idea is certainly really cool. So far, really cool game. Like it a lot. It's really cool. I actually might prefer it to some of the actual FNAF games. It gives me the vibe of FNAF 4 in that it's so different, but in this case, it's also the same. It has the same kind of layout idea, but the idea is so different that the game itself becomes a whole different thing, despite having the same blueprint. And it's so unique and original, and props to the original people who made Juniors, and I really can't wait to see the remake. But yeah, but I will see you tomorrow again. So we're gonna do the clap thing now. You're really waiting for it, huh? It's really unsatisfying, isn't it? Anyway, it is now the next day. I have written some notes about the game that I will talk about at the end of the video. Critiques and other stuff. Constructive criticism, blazing most of it, but I have some genuine criticism. So if you want to listen to that, stick around to the end of the video. I want to start trying that with all my videos, give genuine criticism that is written down and thought out. Anyway, we are on to night 6. Watching back some of the footage, I realized that Freddy didn't sacrifice Bonnie in those VHS tapes. No, they were haunted. I just didn't realize that, but it's depicting them being haunted and doing stuff out of their control. Though I don't think the animatronics have independent thought. It does like depict the characters doing stuff not of their own want. Anyway, on to night 5, the final night. Let's see if we can do this in the first try. Last night of sanity, Friday night. Okay. Well, that's calming. I like that, I guess.
So, what's the plan?
I say we take the ghost by surprise. We need a way to get to the basement in secret.
I'll cover that. I found an entryway into the basement long ago. I locked it up as soon as I found it. I'm sure the ghost knows it exists, so you must be cautious.
I'll do my best. I'll finish up my investigation tonight and we'll meet right back here tomorrow. Wait, I must be cautious? Am I going there? Is night 5 different? I was just told that night 5 is very different. Oh. Okay, cool. Now I am nervous. Oh, the flickering is back. That's cool. It doesn't feel very different. The ghost is entering an animatronic already. Whoa. Whoa, what was there? What was there? Hold on. Is it? It's not him. Help. Let me look.
Let me look. I'm narrowing down to Chico or Foxy.
I probably wasted that actually. Chico or Foxy? Well, Foxy didn't really do anything. Never mind. He's like the main culprit. Okay. 7. Jesus Christ. Ghost is already entered him. You know, I actually like that. I actually like that he already entered him. I think it's Foxy again. It's definitely Foxy again. Cool. Sick. Great. Use the downtime wisely. Ghost is already entered an animatronic. You know, I actually like that more because then I can get more done fast. Either Chica or the marionette. Okay, I think it was Chica. Nope. No, it's the marionette. Cool. Dude, I'm killing this. 3 out of 7. Smoking it. Ghost is already entered an animatronic. I love that. I actually love that. You gonna leave anything? Handprints or something? I guess not. Connection lost. Okay, so Freddy is there. Bonnie's there. Oh, it's okay. It's Balloon. It's Balloon Baby. Nice name change, by the way. I actually really like that name change. Don't tell me why. It's really bad timing to sing that while the was playing. I don't know what to call that other than Marionette and Fox are here. So far, nothing. Nothing so far. What is there? It's Chica. It's Cheekster. Cool. That's 5 out of 7. 2 more. 2 more. How much time do I have? Have 30%. Okay. Ghost is entered animatronic already. I can hear the phone. That's here. It's Chica. No one else is there. Marionette doesn't seem. Oh. You think the marionette just had a little movement? Come on. Come on, marionette. Am I gonna guess on the marionette? I think I'm gonna guess on the marionette. Never mind, I'm gonna guess on Balloony Boy. One more. Just one more. Oh my god, we might actually do this first try. Connection lost. Come on. Come on. Connection lost. Pure guess game. Ah, it was Bonnie. Pure guess game, dude. I was right at the end there. I saw him on cameras though. I don't know how to see which one is haunted when the entire camera is messing up. You know what I mean? Also, why are these masks like way more pleasant to look at than the actual animatronics, dude? Dude, the actual animatronics are so creepy to look at. Bonnie or Chica, they both disappeared. Crap, it could also be Chica. Where are they? Crap, it could actually also be Chica. Damn it. I'm gonna guess Chica. Okay, it was Chica. Cool. Now I just need to hurry up a little bit. You're also fine. Connection lost. That's the arcade. I don't know who it could be. So who can I spot? Marionette? Freddy, Marionette, Freddy, Foxy, I think, was that? Foxy, Bonnie. It's Chica. It's Chica. Yeah, I can't spot Chica. It would tell me there if it was Balloon Boy, Balloon Baby. Balloon Baby. Scheisse. Okay. Oh, Freddy? I guess that was Freddy, yeah. Freddy seems fine. Foxy seems fine. Bonnie. Yeah, I think it's Bonnie. Let's take an educated guess here. Or it's all guess game. Whatever, dude. Only 3 at this point? Ooh, we might be cooked. Alright. Already entered another animatronic. Freddy seems fine. No funky movements or anything. No flickering. Freddy seems to be following the camera. Oh, who's here? It's Balloon Boy. Yep. It's Balloon Boy. Boom. No one else there, it's Balloon Boy. That means it's Balloon Boy. This is entering animatronic. Suspicious of Chica already. Where is Chica? Cheekster? Bonnie's there. Foxy's there. And it is here. Come on, dude. Give me a break. I have a suspicion it might be you. Well, I don't know who just left here, so that makes it kind of hard. Main guess now is Foxy. Could also be Bonnie. It's Foxy. Oh my... It was Freddy. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. I can use Helpy for help if I really need it. If I really need it. Oh. Someone caused that. Someone caused that. It's not Foxy. Which one is it? Which one is it? Come on. Oh, you all leave? Okay, dude. You? No, you're doing fine. You're behaving. Who the hell just... I think it's Bonnie. Cool. 1 out of 7. 86%. I like that. Ghost already is an animatronic. I like that. Speed, efficiency, speed, more efficiency, more speed. Fine. No flickering lights, no movement, connection lost. Okay, so who? I could see Freddy, I could see Foxy. Freddy still. See Foxy. Freddy, Foxy, Marionette, I can see. Chica, I can see. I think it's Bonnie then. Great work. Yeah. Okay. Great. How much do they have? 73. Okay, I have 2 down. I think it might be Balloon Boy. It's Balloon Boy, yeah. Cool. Ghost sensor animatronic.
Make this quick, bub. I have places to be.
Marionette, Foxy, or Bonnie? It's Marionette. Four out of 7. They have 50%. Come on, get to it. No lollygagging. You? Never you. God, I wish it was you. Hey, man. You're not really doing anything. Yeah. Connection lost. Okay, so if it's Chica. I think it's Chica. 2 more. 40%. 2 more 40%, dude. Hell yeah, dude. This is my 3rd try, I think. Okay, so it's Chica. Again. 1 more, they have 33%. Dude, we are doing this. We can so do this. Already entered an animatronic, too. Like, we have ample time. Ample time. We have ample time, dude. Beep it boobity. Just 1 more, dude. Come on. Another handprint? It might be Freddy. Dude, no. Hold on. Can I, helpy. Helpy, help. Let me look. They're down to Chica or Foxy, dude? Dude. Chica hasn't really been doing anything, so I'm gonna take an educated guess on Foxy before it's too late. Yes! Investigation complete. We fucking did it, dude. We did it. Take a victory sip. Oh yeah, results 5 minutes. Paul Bear is waiting for you. Whew. Well, night 5 wasn't that different. I will say it isn't really as necessarily as challenging as the original games, but oh boy, is it more creepy and kind of, I don't know how to explain it, man. Another tape, another cool mixtape falling down. Watch it, obviously. Why wouldn't I watch it? I'm getting teary-eyed for some reason. It's the ghost inside me, the one ghost. Kind of a bloody pizza. Oh no, you spilled pizza sauce all over the drawings. No. Whoa, that's black. Ooh, they're all haunted. And how are they all haunted? Ooh, it's the mangle sound from Fnaf 2. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Oh man. Clutching my pearls here. Whoa! That light up the mouth? Damn, took out the mouth on that guy. Continue night 6. Night 6 must be different. That's what people must have meant. Night 6. Cool. I'm going back to talk to Paul Bear again. Again. Cool, we're here with Paul Bear now. My brain is still intact. Whoa. Whoa! It's a door here now.
Ready to venture into the unknown?
I guess we're as ready as we'll ever be.
Yeah. This door will lead you straight to the center of the basement. That's where we'll find our ghost. Now, I took a peek and scooted out the basement while you were doing your investigation.
Did you see anything?
Well, from what I could make out, it seems the ghost has turned the basement into their own little game. Alright, then we need a plan. I say we go along with whatever game the ghost is trying to play with us and trap her by surprise.
Well, how are we gonna trap the ghost if we follow along with her plan?
Trap her here along with other corrupt spirits to let them rot as I have for centuries.
Centuries? What? So you only got like this stuff recently, huh? These are like pretty modern things for your time, the time we are in. Actually, it actually makes sense now why his bed is so raggedy and why he sleeps with, what is this, newspaper? That actually makes sense. All right, then this is it. If this works, Paul, I may never see you again. So I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah, I guess it is. What a journey this has been. A week-long journey. Man, we learned so much about each other. This is like shorter than The Lord of the Rings, but we're somehow closer than Samwise and Frodo Baggins. This has been a really harrowing journey where we have learned to love each other as people and as friends. And it sounds like the guy who's voicing me right now is making fun of the story, but he's just making a light joke of it because he does actually really like it. All right, let's finish this. Junior's ends tonight. We're gonna destroy the business from the inside, boys. I'm gonna kill their CEO. I'm gonna pull a gun on them on the open street. People are gonna take pictures of me and hail me as a hero. And ladies are gonna say that I'm hot on the internet.
Cut that out. Don't leave this in either as a funny thing. Cut it out. I'm not just gonna f you over, I swear to God. All right, let's do this. Cool. What does that say? My day at the new juniors. That's a terrifying chicken joint. Oh my God. Whoa. What was that? It's like a ruined animatronic. What? Whoa, what? What? The office, use zoom to flash the cameras, use space to put on your mask on if anything gets too close. What? All right, let's try this again, man. Dude. Dude, actually screw this. Dude, I don't... How do I... Okay, at least that's faster. Does it work? Does it also work like FNAF 2? I wonder. How... Okay, music is winding up. I don't know if... there's no timer. What is that lanky ass motherfucker over there? Give me way too much time there, I think. Damn, okay. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Bro, okay. Bro. Well, I'm done. I'm fucking done, dude. Yeah, dude. How? Like, really? He's not even kill me, dude. Just kill me. Okay.
Hello everyone and welcome to this Night 6 guide and walkthrough.
All right. Got a little mad, got a little upset. That's because I don't understand it. And as with many things I don't understand, I get angry at it. I did get a little mad, but that's fine. I'm gonna lock in. Let's get it. Obviously you also got a flash Foxy, but yeah, okay, so spacebar also just charges that out. Super easy, makes it way better. Definitely helps. Here, Balloon Boy, when his high or laugh gets closer, you gotta put on the mask. Also, apparently, when you're done with phase 1, there should be a checkpoint. Go screw yourself. I'm gonna try to cuss a little less here. Dude, this actually brings me back. spam click Foxy. Foxy works exactly the same way in this game. It's a cheek string. Wow. Oh. Oh. Why do I have glasses on? Pretty wild basement. Still haven't heard the laugh. Just spam click him completely. He left, I think. There's really some leniency when they get in there. There's really some room to breathe when you take off your mask, or what for when you take on your mask. Put on your mask. Come on. Phrase there now. All right. Haven't heard Balloon Boy yet because it just didn't care. Oh, second phase. This music reminds me of Doom. Doom Eternal soundtrack. So this should be a checkpoint. Now it's the mangle. I know how this plays out now. So we need to deter the mangle, hide from her owl friends, and find the ghost in the cameras. Because apparently there's owl faces. Damn it, all of them too. Jesus. One big scurry animatronic. What is that? What? Oh, more endoskeleton parts. Funny. You could be here, don't make this more difficult, and it has to be beware the mangle. Why would you tell me that? Why wouldn't you just be like, hey, befriend the mangle? You can check now that I know what's going on. 100%. Ooh. Now that I know what's going on, I'm a lot less frustrated. Sorry about that. A little embarrassing, but whatever. We move on. We move. Engage. Okay. Oh, hey, Mangle. There Mangle is. Whoa. Oh my god! Okay. No tips? Oh, use your light on Mangle if she ever appears in the hallway. I saw her on camera. I don't think she killed me. I think it was one of the owls. I need to listen better. Okay, okay, man. Oh. Oh, dude, that is not loud at all. Hmm. Okay, bro. I can barely hear that. I'm gonna have to turn up my audio, actually. I can barely hear that. Also, don't think I haven't noticed that you used the jump scare noise for FNAF 2. Good, because those jump scare noises are actually really good. Dude, my ribs hurt. Good. There it is. That's the noise. Okay. No. Okay, there's an owl right there. Got the ghost once. Whoa, that's just a bunch of eyeballs. Very much room to breathe. Well, not in that aspect. I guess they appear again pretty quickly. What? Whoa, what? I didn't hear that. I mean, I guess she was in the hallway. I guess. Oh, there it is. There you are. Out of here. Doesn't actually matter where they are. I got her. I'm guessing. Music box is still playing, I guess. Oh. Scary as hell, dog. Oh man, now they're really appearing a lot. Yep. There they were. There she was. Headless ghost. I noticed that. Didn't notice that. Oh, there you are. Got you. Right alongside Mangle. How many goddamn times do I have to find this ghost? Jesus. Okay, bro. Jesus. There you are. Okay. Wait. There you are. Okay. I did it. 6 a.m. Oh, that's a nice callback. Woo! Okay. Oh my God. I did it. I flashed her a couple times. Oh, now you have a head. Okay, gotcha. Let me in.
I don't think we should do that.
No, I agree. I think that's a very bad idea.
Yeah, no, we're definitely gonna. I mean, you come in for dinner.
Whoa. Whoa. What's happening? Oh, it's like the intro again. Whoa. I'm back. She must. Okay. Must have. It's not. But all right. Whatever. I'll look past it. The rest of it is amazing. She must have gotten in my head. Paulbear, where are you?
Please don't hurt me.
Oh my God. Oh no. I knew you were here all along. While you were sitting in here, behind that costume, I was waiting. Waiting so patiently for another one of you. For one of your little puppets to look where they weren't supposed to. Once I'm done with you, I'm going to take your little puppet and split his skull.
Not this time. He's different.
Oh, really? Let me ask you this. What makes you think he will be able to avenge your spirit now? This. Oh my God, it's done. Holy crap, did I stab her in the neck? After 5 years, juniors would later reopen. That seems like a risky maneuver. It will go over heavy rebranding, as some still have somewhat negative impressions of the company. I wonder why. I wonder what could possibly do that. Fazbear Entertainment is no more committed than ever to family fun and, above all, safety. Didn't that Paulbear say he was there for centuries? They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. What new animatronic? What new animatronic? Anyways, Jeremy, when do you think you can start? Huh. That's a cool setup. That is a fun setup. It's at the end of the game? Created by Ramanov and Derek. Ramanov modeling, amazing. Coding, directing, Derek modeling, directing. Not Cucumber, 2D art. Asbestos, 2D art. Ewadimar, 2D art. Hush Puppy art. The Daniro pixel art. Macy animation assistance. Eggs on Toast, additional modeling, CPS composing, Firefly assistance. God, there's so many who worked on this. Good Lord. I'm gonna turn down my own music. You can still hear it. Holy. Dude, special thanks. Dawko, Fusion C Gamer, Rasbowski. I know some of these. Okay, where is he? I gotta find the one I'm always looking for. Did he even play this? I don't remember if he did. Maniac Martian, Not So Alex, Chronic, Caffeine, Wester, Milky Moo Moo, Honor Crisis, Rexter, 8-Bit Mark, almost had it. Well, 8-Bit Ryan wasn't there, but Dawko was. I don't watch Dawko, but I know they're friends, so I don't really care. A lot of Fnaf YouTubers, though. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Finally, thank you, Scott, for changing all of our lives. I didn't really like the movies that much, but I digress. The originals were awesome. I gotta say, this competes. Oh, the light shut off. That's fun. I gotta say, this competes with the original series. Then again, it is a newer time. To be continued in Junior's Enter the Flip Side. To be continued. Oh, I see. Well, I'm definitely playing that. I am definitely playing that. This game should be on Steam. This game should absolutely be on. I would pay money for this. This is money's worth. This is really like money's worth. It is. All right, before we cut over to me yapping, because there was a yap sesh, I'm gonna look at extras. Extra shift, sorry. Oh. I see. Oh my god. Paranormal Peril. Oh, I see. The closing act, 20. Oh my god. Relics of the past, 12. Unwanted presence, 5. A killing game. I wonder what they were on normally. Task 8. What is this? Junior's DLC. Whoa, what is this? This is the remastered version? They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Cool. Seniors. Oh, that's a fun thing. I think not, though. I'm gonna look at extras, though. I want to look at extras. Characters. Behind the scenes. Oh. Cool. These are like the concept art. Marionette. Angle. Ghost. What is ghost? Oh, that's the ghost itself, right? Characters. I really like the designs, dude. They're so creepy. And like the clothiness to the rest of their bodies. Ugh. So amazing. Bonnie the Bunny. Oh wait, Freddy Fazbear. This iteration of Freddy is much taller and lankier than most. He's rocking his iconic top hat and bow tie, but both are outfitted with plaid material. Bonnie the Bunny. Oh god, he's so creepy. He looks like an old man, but he's still really creepy. His fat neck. Get the hell out of here, dude. Dude, and their glovey hands. Ugh. Similar to Freddy, this iteration of Bonnie is much lankier than most other designs. He's been given a pair of stylish glasses, and his color has shifted from dark indigo to a tealish shade of blue. Chica the chicken. Oh god, her eye going in one direction really adds something, you know, and her like matte colors, like she's like as if she's like lost blood or something, right? They also did a really good job in making it look like she's just made out of like one shape, you know, like silicone or whatever. Like her head is hard plastic. That muffin has done crack. That is on something. Those eyes are not. Chica the chicken. This iteration of Chica is themed not around food, but sleeping. She dons a, that's wrong. Anyway, she dons a nightgown, a sleeping cap, and her cupcake has a binky. How adorable. I really like that they're not afraid to change the theming around it, and I get why they kind of made her sleepy. I really like that. I think that's cool. I think that's a cool way to do it. Ooh, Foxy the pirate. He kind of just looks like Foxy. I gotta be real. He just looks like an upgraded version of Foxy. Still ruined though. This pirate-themed iteration of Foxy is withered to maintain that iconic look that everyone loves. We wanted to push that theme a little further with the inclusion of lots of piercings. Piercings are cool. It kind of looks like he's stapled together in places, and I think that adds a lot as well. Balloon Baby. Again, that porcelain look. Ugh. This iteration of Balloon Boy isn't a boy at all. He's actually a baby, hence the name. His face was made more doll-like to match the eerie vibe of the rest of the character cast. As always, he's holding his balloons and wearing his iconic propeller hat. Perfect. Like that, dude. So disgusting. And see, this is what I mean. This is like some, like, the thing about this is the other ones I can see kids kind of liking them, except Balloon Baby, but this one is just like, there's no way this was shown to kids. You know what I mean? Like, there's no universe where this would be shown to kids. The other one I could totally see being shown to kids in broad daylight and like lights on. This one, even with lights on, no. God, no. The marionette. With her lengthy, spindly body, this iteration of the marionette/puppet is more ragdoll-like. She's also been given a nose and set of ears to add to the creepy doll look. That made her so iconic in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. it did make her iconic, but it also, like, she was also made for kids, and it was quite obvious why kids could watch her without crying. This one, I would piss my pants. I would throw up and piss my pants. I would piss my pants, shit my pants, and then throw up. In that order. And now we get to, ooh, the music changed. Now we get to the withered animatronics. During the final act of Junior's, Freddy was torn to shreds, leaving him with only one eye and a massive scar down his right eye. I really like that change. And his kind of crooked smile, saying, it makes him gives it a little too much personality, I would say, but it's still creepy. Dude, my favorite Bonnie design is from Fnaf 2, and I'm so glad they remade it here. Oh, it's so good. Withered Bonnie. During the final act in Junior's, Bonnie's face was torn off by Mangle and used as a mask by the player. We use his face? That's so cool. That's actually a really cool detail. Withered Bonnie shares almost identical features to his design in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. He does. Withered Chica. During the final act of Junior's, Chica's jaw was torn apart and ripped open. Much like her design in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, she probably got the most damage out of the entire animatronic cast. Or Chica. I really like that the text they add here isn't like in universe. It's the game designers talking to us. I really like that. Withered Foxy. In Junior's final act, Foxy takes quite the beating. His left ear is completely torn off. However, he was already pretty withered to begin with. True. With the Balloon Baby. Much like the marionette, Balloon Baby's porcelain head is completely shattered during Junior's final act. Cracks in his face reveal creepy endoskeleton beneath. See, we're already creepy. Like, this is just overdoing it, man. With the marionette. In Junior's final act, the marionette's face is completely shattered by Mangle, revealing her horrific visage. It's kind of creepy, I guess, yeah. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, I love this design, dude. And she's like long like a worm. Ugh. In Junior's final act, the Mangle is absolutely giant. Over time, the ghost haunting Juniors built her as her final form, using different pieces of animatronic endoskeletons to create this monstrosity. During the final act, all the withered animatronics hop on a conveyor, sacrificing themselves to finish the Mangle. Sacrificing themselves, as if they have personalities. They don't, right? Right? Also, where did the owls come from? The ghost. The ghost is the main antagonist of Juniors, as well as the one responsible for the havoc. She appears to have a very strong connection to paulbear, seeking to erase him during the game's final act. Thankfully, you make it out alive and manage to free paulbear, trapping the ghost inside the Barrens for the rest of her days. Paulbear. Paulbear is the player's lovable and jolly friend that provides company in the campaign of Juniors. He and the ghost seem to have an otherworldly connection that has caused a divide in reality, perhaps due to their similar deaths. The real question is, what is under the costume? Scrapped content, what is this? Here's a closer look at a good majority of the scrapped Juniors content that never saw the light of day. A good chunk of these images were taken from the 2020 version of the game. While some of the content in these screenshots is pretty cool and interesting, redoing the game from the ground up was the best move for the game, despite how long it took to do so. Agreed. Oh, this was the original look. Cool. I can absolutely see it being for the best. Oh yeah, absolutely. It was definitely for the best to rebuild it from the ground up. I think so too. Ooh, though that does look creepy. See, now they're in the office. I like it when they're in the office. That's really cool, because then you also show off the designs. But I respect them being like, no, let's not show them off necessarily. I do respect the choice to do that, to just like hold back a little bit. Wow, Mangy. It's creepy as hell. A lot of stuff here. I am glad that they redid the entire thing. It did pay off in the end. It really did. Crying baby. What the hell is a car? Oh, cool. These are like sketches. I love like concept art like this. Cool. Miscellaneous secrets that we hide. See, yeah, the analog horror influence really shows there. Paulbear, modeled by me, artist Monster24. Funko Pops are owned by Funko Juniors as a FNAF fan game created by Romanov and Derek. FNAF is property of Scott Cawthon. That'll be a fun Funko Pop to have. Final trailer. See, again, with the it is the analog horror thing. The thing about Five Nights at Freddy's, you need to be able to see why kids would like him. You know what I mean? And no fucking kid is gonna like that. It's objectively a good design. I will say that. The lighting here is amazing. Objectively cool design. Just doesn't fit with kids. You know what I mean? Juniors. That is a cool callback. Like Fnaf 4. Extra renders. Ooh, cool. Love me some extra renders. They actually use this one for when you die in the final night. Oh, that's the camera without any. Oh, cool. The camera also lends itself really well because that means like you can put a lot of detail but not put a lot of fine detail, you know, a lot of chunky stuff, and the camera just like hides the lack of detail, and I think that's really great. Holy crap, never mind. That's the kitchen? Whoa. Holy scheisse. Party hard, yeah. Oh god, Bonnie truly is the scariest one. Whoa, cool. Well, now on to the yap sesh. See you later. So I actually wrote some notes here to give, here, I have multiple pages of notes here. You can't really read them because my handwriting sucks, but I can read them. It's to give a more thorough explanation of how I feel about the game. So I'm going to split this into a couple of groups. I'm going to split it into gameplay, I'm going to split it into art style, I'm going to split it into story and lore. Story and lore being the same category. It is constructive criticism. I have stuff that I love, a lot of stuff that I love that I wrote down because I also want to say the positive things, but I do also have some critiques in here, and I don't remember where I put them because I only marked one, and that's the first one. So let's start at gameplay. Repair mechanics. In the game, when you play the game, as you know, as you've seen in my video, there is a mechanic to repair an animatronic because they have durability, and when you guess wrong, the durability goes down farther. But over time, all their durability also drops. This repair mechanic is completely useless. You don't really need to use it at all. So main problem with this is all the animatronics durability decrease at the same speed, making so you don't really have time to repair one after the other in time before there's basically no point anymore. You've only saved a few seconds. And if you were to go through them like a list and repair them all, I think there's 6, you would need to do it at the very beginning of the game. And at that point, there's no reason to repair any of them because they're all basically at like 100 to 80 to 100% done. Like from the start to 100 and even down to 80, there would be no point in repairing them. It might as well just be a timer for you to go through the thing, and it's clearly meant to be that. Second thing, when you guess wrong on an animatronic, like you guess wrong where the ghost is, the durability goes down, but it goes down to such an amount that you might as well just die. You might as well just give up immediately when you guess wrong, because at the point when you guess wrong, or at least for me, by the time you actually need to repair one, the other's durability, which goes down at the same speed as I said, has gone down to such an amount that it doesn't really matter. It'll only save you like a few seconds tops, and in the meantime you can't even check another animatronic because it's locked when you call them in for repair. So until you repaired it, you can't check another animatronic or guess another animatronic. Again, might as well just die and start over. Now clearly we've established that the durability doesn't really matter, and it more just works as a timer and is a whatever thing, but a potential fix for me would, instead of the durability being a timer, the ghost itself being a timer. Kind of like you need to find the ghost before the ghost gets to you. Kind of in the second phase of the 6th night, but we'll get to that. So there's a timer on finding the ghost, and if you fail, you die, which might already be a thing, but I'm not sure it is. I think it's just the durability that goes down, and if you don't find all the spots that the ghost is hiding in, then you just screwed. So I would really enjoy if the ghost itself was more of a timer for each one, and then you need to figure out which one it is. And then you also have an excuse to make the clues a little more subtle instead of the obvious ones, or just have more clues to remember. That would also be really great. I can't figure out anyone like what those clues would be, but like I'm sure you can also just make the current ones more subtle, and that also gives an opportunity to have the animatronic just kind of wander into your office randomly, but we'll get to that later. Now onto the main gameplay loop. The main gameplay loop, at least in the first 5 nights, is really fun and really engaging actually, aside from the repair mechanic that's completely useless as we already established. Looking for clues is a really fun time and makes it so I'm actually paying attention, and though they are obvious, it kind of makes up for that in the fact that you sometimes have to figure out which one is haunted through process of elimination. Sometimes they're all in the same room, you know, and there can be an effect and you have to be like, well, who is it? And it can either be, if that one leaves, the effect disappears, but if multiple leave, you still have to figure it out. You can't just guess, because if you guess, you're royally screwed, and that could be really annoying if you're almost done. In that aspect, I actually feel like paulbear being able to help you, even if just once, kind of negates that effect. I really like that sometimes you just have to guess. Like that kind of puts pressure on it, and it makes it so when you guess right, you have this moment, you know, where you breathe out and you're like, okay, great, I did it, cool, I actually guessed right. And I'm not normally for like RNG mechanics, but in this situation specifically, I actually feel like it could serve a really handy purpose, because then it's not necessarily like if you miss something or something like that, like it's okay that in this situation the game doesn't make it obvious, it doesn't explicitly tell you, but like you're running out of time, you have to guess. And in that situation, I actually really like it. I actually think it's a really fun mechanic to have. Now onto the animatronics themselves. Normally, if I made this kind of talk about a Five Nights at Freddy's game, I would talk about the individual animatronics, their mechanics, you know, what I like about them, what I don't like about them, but like that's not really a thing here. It's more one overall mechanic. That mechanic obviously being you need to find the ghost and select who has the ghost inside them, and disperse the ghost from that animatronic. The main crew, Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy, are all the same animatronic essentially. Like they walk around and they display the same things, and you can see them on the cameras. They all have their different poses and stuff, and I feel like Bonnie is definitely the creepiest in this, but they don't really differentiate in any meaningful way, which I find that I kind of miss from the original games. But in this case, I actually like it quite a bit. Now the reason why I am fine with this might be because it's a fine gameplay loop. It's fun to look for anomalies, and I don't really feel like it should be overcomplicated with a bunch of different mechanics for 5 different animatronics. Even the Marionette and Balloon Boy don't have different mechanics. They more have their own thing, which I'll get to in a second. But yeah, I feel like overcomplicating it with different behaviors from these animatronics, which they don't have lore-wise because it's only one ghost. We'll get to that. Overcomplicating it with all these different characters with the spot the anomaly loop, which is kind of muddy it and make it really tricky and annoying. And I'm really glad that they went the way that they did. Now on to the Marionette and Balloon Baby. It's Balloon Baby. Nice name change though. The Marionette is different in that obviously you can't see her on the cameras and you can only listen to her music box, which I actually like because it adds a certain mist of intrigue to the Marionette and makes it a little more fun. I got used to it over time, but it keeps it refreshing still, and it was definitely a fun way to do the Marionette. You can see like different spots where she might be hiding, like in the staff room. You can see like there's a cabinet that's kind of open and it's just dark in there, and I like to imagine seeing her in there, but there's multiple spots where you can think that, and it's really fun to look at those and be like, oh my gosh, she's hiding from the camera, you know. And it also makes sense lore wise because the other animatronics are obviously way bigger and bulkier, so they can't hide, but obviously the ghost would use the Marionette to hide in different places, and I really think that's a cool use of the Marionette and the music box. Balloon Baby is an interesting case because you can't see him, but you can't hear him either. You just kind of have to, like, you'll know if he's haunted if you look over at the durability of the animatronics, and his number is just going all over the place. It's going crazy, but it kind of adds this like, oh, it's Chica that's haunted, and you look over there and it's like, oh, it's Balloon Boy. And it kind of makes it like a fun surprise, I guess. And you can kind of see if you can actually see if it's him that's haunted without looking over there. If no one is in the room and something is going wrong, it's him that's haunted. And I also feel like that is a kind of a fun way to do it. Like you can't see him, you can't even hear him, but you know that it's him if no one else is there and it's haunted. I feel like that's also a really fun and interesting way to do that, because it's not impossible to spot him, obviously, but it was an interesting way to do it, because normally Balloon Boy isn't like the mysterious one. He isn't like one you don't see necessarily. He's quite obvious actually in FNAF 2. So I thought that was an interesting way to handle that character in this case. Not a bad one though. I really liked it. Now I go on to the potential gameplay mechanic that I had in mind while playing it, just for a little more spooky factor. As I said before, I would use the ghost as the timer itself, so I need to find them in time, and to use that and to utilize the space that there is in the office and the wide open door that's just down the office that you look at, I would have the animatronics, which you can hear moving, just walk into the office and look at you and then move away again. Like they won't kill you unless they're haunted. They'll just go away again, and it would make for some really tense moments if you don't know which is haunted. Obviously you wouldn't know that the ghost is on a timer like when you first start playing, so it'd be really tense when you're like, are you you're not right? And I think that would be really funny, especially for clip farming. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna clip from this. I don't know what you're talking about. Now moving on to the art style. I'm saving lore and story for last. First of all, let's just get this out of the way. I love it. I like how the main guys, like the main animatronics, Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy, look very similar to how animatronic mascots look in real life. That kind of Chuck E. Cheese Banjo look, you know, the creepy, like, way too realistic eyes and hard plastic faces with fur that goes around and clothes. And it looks really uncomfortable and really weird. And along with their like big lanky proportions, it makes for a really good upgrade, I would say, from the original cast of animatronics. And man, that fake grin frozen on a body that's just like in an unnatural animatronic pose on the cameras is really just a different level of creepy, I would say. It's cold and unfeeling, and it really portrays that false sense of happiness that gets portrayed with other kind of mascots that are of the animatronic nature, or like statues even also have that. And I really like that design choice, especially with their toothy grins. Oh my god, it's so nasty and disgusting, and I love it so much. Foxy I don't like as much because it's like sharp teeth and makes it like cringe spooky in a way, but I get it. It's for his character. He's a fox, he's a pirate, he's meant to look you know. But Freddy's smile is meant to be endearing, and it probably is during the day, not in this case. And I really adored the designs. The designers did a fantastic job of remaking these classic FNAF characters, and I would say giving them a fantastic upgrade. I think they look amazing. I am a huge fan of the work done on these characters. I first saw them years ago and I was like, man, that would be so awesome in a game. Lo and behold. Now onto the Balloon Baby and the marionette designs. Balloon Baby is really cool. I really like how they made it look like a porcelain doll kind of thing, and obviously it looks dejected and ruined and kind of cracked in the final night, but I really like his look. I didn't find him that creepy when I first saw him because, you know, I was a little annoyed, let's say it like that. But like, I really like his design. I really like how he looks, and I really found that a cool design choice to make. In the original FNAF 2, I think he's supposed to be made of wood, but I actually vastly prefer the design that they made here. Especially also because I actually have a specific fear of porcelain dolls, if you didn't know. So a little story behind that. My mom was friends with someone whose mom gave my mom a little porcelain doll, like a little porcelain doll with a white face and red lipstick and all that. And my mom put it in her closet, and it has been there ever since for decades. Or at least she's kept it for decades, and when they moved into the current house, she put it in the closet, and it's been there for like, yeah, a couple of decades now, almost. And then when I was little, when I would walk to the bathroom, I would have to go like from my room into the living room where the closet was, and down the hall, or down the living room, and into the kitchen, and to the bathroom. And when I would walk back, I would, you know, walk down, and I was here on the other side of the living room, and the closet with the glass case was here where the doll was just sitting, and I would just in the darkness see his white face staring back at me, and I was afraid to walk back to my room. I did it. I covered my eyes. I tried anything, but I could feel it burning at me through my hand. It was like it was staring at me, and I told my mom I was scared to death, but she wouldn't remove it. And finally it fell over, and she just chose to let it be. Man, it still kind of scares me to this day. So I actually have a personal fear of porcelain dolls in that way, and I think it's really cool that they chose it, because I also feel like it fits the idea of Balloon Baby or Balloon Boy way better than being made of wood. Also, him resembling an actual child but being made of a material that can't even stretch in any way, also like just perfect. It's just perfect. Now onto the marionette. I didn't really like the marionette's design as much. It's the one time where I actually prefer the original design, because the original design is like all smiles. It's like a theater mask, you know, where it's smiling but it's crying too. It's a really fun idea for a doll that has a white mask, because it is like the theater masks in one, right? And I feel like in Juniors, the marionette just kind of has that generic VHS horror look, you know? Like it kind of looks like Gabriel in... what the hell is that? The Mandela It kind of reminds me of Gabriel from the Mandela catalog. and it just doesn't hit the spot for me. I vastly prefer the original, again, with the frozen face on a mask, just unfeeling and murderous in that case, actually. But it just didn't really hit me in this game, and that's okay. All the other designs hit really hard. I also, real quick, I just have to say, art style wise, I really love the change in art style between the gameplay and the in-between, like in the dreamscape with paulbear, and also the VHS in-between tapes, like the tapes in between that are like VHS claymation, obviously digitally animated, you can tell, but like they're meant to be claymations, mimicking like an old school, like retro child's TV show. And I really love those, actually. They were really endearing and fun to have in there. But I really love the change in art style and like the spread out, you know, thing. I also really love the digital art of each of the animatronics after they kill you, like with the light shining on them. I really love that. I love the art style so much, dude. Like, if you think I'm hating on this game for whatever reason, dude, I made a goddamn drawing of it, dude. I gave him a bunch of teeth, but I love this game's design so much. I actually drew it. I took some creative liberties, obviously, right? But like, I really like the design direction of this game, so I decided to draw it based on the death pictures. You get death pictures. On the paintings you get when you die. I think the design, the overall art style of this game and the art styles are really great, and it is my favorite FNAF game of all time in that aspect. I haven't played many personally, but in the art style aspect, it is definitely the greatest one out there. I also really want to talk a little bit about the camera quality. The camera quality on the cameras is terrible, but that's perfect because they're meant to be terrible. They're terrible to a point where they're obviously, you know, they're dirt cheap, but they're not terrible to a point where you can't see anything. In fact, you can see quite a bit of detail, but they give off that, like, the slow movement of the cameras where you look around, and the green tint that it all has really gives off the idea of, we just need security cameras, we don't need to pay a lot for them, they're just there. And that makes it kind of even creepier in a way, because everything is kind of staticky, there's constant noise, and it really makes it so, like, you really have to look out for the subtle things sometimes. Like, the handprints can be subtle sometimes, but not always. But also, like, the camera flickering, I was kind of iffy at what they meant by like camera flickering, like lights flickering. Now I know it was very subtle. It made me like not think about it for a couple of times, and I really liked it. It really makes for that perfect cheap security camera look. That's perfect. I will also say the slow movement of the cameras when you're in the cameras also really adds to the immersion, because you really feel like you're there, and like you are literally just pressing a key to move the camera, and it's not moving very fast, which can really add some intensity to when like there's something in the room but you need to figure out what it is, and so you have to turn the camera all the way in the room because those animatronics are spread out. Like in the kitchen, Chica can be in the back and Freddy can be on the other side of the camera, basically just straight down. And I really found that like to be a great addition to an already kind of tense game sometimes, especially in Night 5. Also, just another thing I wanted to add shortly, I really like that you can see the endoskeletons outlines inside the animatronics on the cameras. I feel like that's really cool. So you can you're reminded that they are just endoskeletons with a coat of paint. Just want to add that. I also want to talk about a little bit about the level designs, I guess. Interior designs, let's say that. The office is perfectly creepy. The lighting is kind of unnerving. There's a bunch of trinkets everywhere, like plushies, stickers, there's writing. There's a bunch of these things that really portray a room where someone has worked and someone has been bored. That is a perfect way to, it's perfectly portrayed in there. The storytelling in the rooms in the office are really awesome. Though I will say, in the office, the amount of room you have when you look down the side of the office away from the cameras and the wide open door was really wasted. As I said, I would have really liked if the animatronics walked in and looked at you and just walked out again. That would have been really cool. Just like a slight, you don't even have to animate them walk in, just have them be there, and then when you look away you can hear them go, you know? But like, you have to look at them once, obviously, because you got to show off those crispy designs, dude. really awesome work. So I feel like the long office with the open door was kind of wasted, but it's still really good design. As well with the hallway with the repair mechanic, I really didn't repair that much. That hallway was really creepy. For those 2 seconds you had to be there while switching out a sensor with no care whatsoever, because obviously you had to hurry because the tower was still going down. Come on, guys. The interior of the rooms on the cameras, much like the office, are amazingly detailed, like really amazing detail, like with amazing storytelling. And even without the labels on the side, which I didn't read, I could still like tell what the purpose of the rooms were, which is a great trait to have. They were also filled with so much detail and again storytelling. Example would be like in the main office, not in the main office, in the lunchroom, the break room, there is a cardboard cutout of one of the animatronic characters with his face missing, obviously to take pictures for kids, but obviously they ran out of storage space for whatever reason, and someone was just like, I didn't put you here, that's fine, that's cool, you could just stay here for a while until we get rid of you, or until we need to switch out with the other one. It's like a makeshift solution, and you can kind of you can read that in the environment, and it's really fun to see. Also the cabinets being slightly open, like one of the animatronics has moved it or whatever, and stuff being on the table. It's really cool to see. Also I like that the phone sometimes ring that's in the break room, and you can hear it from the office. That's also really creepy. It's a really great storytelling, really great design. Attention to detail is amazing. Everywhere I looked I felt like I was noticing more and more stuff. Honestly, I'm surprised I didn't have to pay for this game. It was free on Jolt. I am surprised. And again, great suggestion by Bombkid. I don't know if I don't remember if I said that at the beginning of the video. It's 4 days ago at this point. Now on to the story and the lore. The story is engaging, simple, but interesting. I would like to know more. I would like to know more, please. I hope they expand on the story in Juniors and to the flip side. The main character talking to spirits in a dream escape that's like in between life and death actually made sense in my head. I could justify that as being like, all right, that makes sense. And also you clicking the bed to go to the next mission. It's like, oh, he's waking up to go to work, right? And to go do his investigation. And it was believable enough for me to that I didn't even question it, you know? It wasn't actually that he was dead. He was just kind of being pulled in by paulbear so he could talk to him and help him. Speaking of paulbear, got surprisingly close to him on an emotional level. I really didn't expect, like, there's almost no dialogue with him. There is obviously dialogue, it's the only dialogue, but like it's very short and like not exploratory that much of his character, but it still got like surprisingly close and cared a surprising amount about him as a character. And I feel like that is the writers knowing what the hell they're doing. As well as getting close to him, I also just really like paulbear's lighthearted look. Like he looks really goofy, he looks stupid objectively, but he's supposed to, because he's supposed to be friendly, he's supposed to trust them. Though it turns out he's kind of lured more people into this and gotten them killed. So that kind of sucks, but you know, you're the exception. I also love the change from having multiple ghosts to only having one ghost that takes over one animatronic at a time. I would love to know what her story was, how she got killed, if she got killed, whatever happened. I would love to know the story, as well as paulbear. I would love to know the story there, but I really, on a core level, I love the idea that there's one antagonist, it's the ghost, and all the animatronics are being controlled by that one ghost individually. I think that's a really interesting spin, and I feel like that's one of the several things that makes this game truly unique to stuff like fan games, because on one hand it makes the animatronics scary because they're animatronics, but it also includes the ghost part but doesn't overdo the ghost part, you know? So it doesn't completely abandon the idea of hauntings at all. It's what the game is mainly about. It doesn't like complicate it with multiple kids that are dead and they're all in the animatronics, and it does take away the personality from each of the animatronics, which I kind of miss, but for this game it made more sense to have them all be the same and therefore have one ghost, and I actually found that more endearing. Also, one ghost haunting a thing is way more believable than like 7. I also wonder why the animatronics that aren't haunted also roam the pizzeria. Is it the same explanation as in the OG series? There it's like they need to move because of their joints or whatever, because they also move around and they look at the camera weirdly. For non-haunted animatronics, they look at the like, even if there were no ghost, I would close the door. Now on to the end sequence, night 6. I'm going to be talking about phase 1, phase 2. Contrary to what you might think after you saw that, I actually really liked the gameplay switch up. I thought it was a nice little jolt, really made you feel like, you know. The reason for my frustration actually came from the fact that it was just going too fast. I had no breathing room at all, and it really frustrated me because I didn't know what was going on. But then again, major skill issue on my part. I'll take that. I'll admit to that. I also have a temperament problem, so you might see me get mad a couple more times if you stick around. I promise it doesn't happen that often, but I really like phase 2. The pace picks up at like a comfortable speed, and even when it's like at its fastest, is still enough to where you can keep up, and there's breathing room, so to say. The owl heads make a really like noticeable noise if you turn up the audio, so you know when they're there, so you just have to put on your mask. Though it doesn't really matter what side they're on, but I don't know if it really I don't know if it would benefit at all if you needed to know what side they're on at all, and I don't even know how you would implement that without having to add something new to what is essentially just Fnaf 2. So I feel like they handled that pretty well. Flashing Mangle down the hall was really scary. Like the animation was really amazing and kind of a shock, and was really cool to see. Also cool that they reused some of the animatronic sounds, like for jump scares and stuff, and for Mangle from Fnaf 2. That was also a really fun touch. And hearing her crawl away afterwards was really creepy. The ghost part, where you need to find the ghost, was fun, I would say. It's like a justifiable thing. But as far as I've read, you can also like get to the point where maybe you only have to like find her twice, so she might not always be there. I had to find her constantly. She was always there, but I will say it was really cool that you could still flash her even though the lights were off, because the flashlight still works. Like even if the camera was shut off, the flashlight still works. So yeah, overall the phase 2 was at a comfortable pace, speed wise, still fast, but and I had a great time with phase 2, partly also because I knew what the hell I was doing. And thank you, developers, for adding a checkpoint. Good God, if I had to play the first part, like phase 1 again, I would have lost my mind, I'll tell you that much. So overall, a really fun gaming experience. I would actually pay money for this. I'm surprised it's not on Steam or any other platform. I was just informed that it was on Jolt and it's free, and I don't know why it is. I feel like it should cost money. I don't get it. Does Jolt pay? Is that like do they have a monetization thing? Because like I would definitely pay money for this. This is a legitimate Fnaf fan game. Not even that, it would be a legitimate Fnaf game. I actually prefer this to some of the games. I prefer this to the newer ones. Dude, this game knocks Secret of the Mimic out of the park. Fnaf should have never gone the 3D route. That's for fan games to do. They clearly should never have done it. Anyway, I'm gonna end that video there. If you did enjoy this video, then it might be an indication that you like the rest of my content in general. And if that is the case, then you should absolutely night or evening, depending on where you live. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.